What's up, F1 fans, and welcome back to another exciting episode of F1 2020. We are heading towards the Russia to race. Okay, what we have a sponsorship to renew. We're gonna go for it because they are giving us higher income. Let's set the activities before heading towards the race now. I think we're gonna be going for G-force training. Okay, nothing much to bother. I have no R&D upgrades to come in. Any news regarding the Grand Prix? The weather looks okay to me. Friday practice. Let's begin. From now on, I'm gonna be showing only you the qualifying program run. Let's see what does the program say about our grid position, and can we actually beat it on qualifying. Okay, this is our qualifying run number 2. We are heading towards the finish line. Only the couple of corners. Final corners, aligned it properly, and it does say that we're gonna be finishing it at P13. Now let's see if we can beat it in qualifying or not. अरे लौंडा शर्मा क्या? Nothing to show in the qualifying one. Already decided that we're going to be finishing at P13, but that doesn't.
And with qualifying
fully
complete, let's review our top 3 today. Bottas, Hamilton and Max Verstappen. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy. Are you happy with where you'll be on the grid tomorrow?
Of course, P10. What else can be expected from this car?
Do you have any comments about this team?
No comments. Don't ask me such silly questions.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Okay, then let's not waste the time and head toward the race now.
Welcome along then to Sochi and the Russian Grand Prix, one of 8 cities in the world to play host to both the Olympics and a Formula One race. It's a Grand Prix that's proven difficult to crack for anyone beyond the first 2 rows of the grid in recent years, so let's see if that can change today. Situated just 3 miles from the Georgian border, the 3.6 miles Sochi Autodrome has 2 notable overtaking opportunities into turn 1 and then turn 13. 18 corners in total here, 12 to the right and 6 to the left, and it's an average lap speed of around 130 miles per hour. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
Well, the throttle goes both ways, Crofty. You've got to have the discipline not to try and win the race on the first lap. So always be prepared to lift early and give those around you more space. Trying to be the last of the late breakers with half a dozen cars around you may pay off from time to time, but it's also a great way to lose your front wing.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel and Perez, Kvyat, Stroll, Ricciardo and the captain, Gasly, Albon, Lando Norris and Sainz, Raikkonen, Magnussen, Romain Grosjean and Callum Island, Latifi, Russell, Ocon. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Jeff, any advice? Okay, one stop strategy shall work. Let's begin with the formation lap because you need the car warmed up to start the race. Alright. Right, we have set the grid.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Okay, let's start. And the lights out, and away we go. Not a great start for Stroll, at least we have a decent start as usual. Yeah, now getting the most of the screen. And in the gap, put the front wing at the nice position and side by side with the rival now. Daniel Ricciardo, you need to give me position to on. I have defeated the late breaker one by breaking up late. Okay, P8 already ahead of the position and we got our first warning of exceeding the track limit. Now let's see if we can.
That's what we like to see at the start. Well done.
Now let's see if we can catch Danny ahead. Come on, we need to defeat this home hero. Gaining, and we lost the ERS. Still not so close enough. Okay, we can't catch him yet, but we can maintain our pace to at least keep others behind. But it's gonna be hard to at least keep Ricardo, and that's what happened for the more than 5 laps. Ricardo was still coming out at me, attacking at full pace, and I was defending at maximum pace. Okay, that's just the lap number 2. Now this is the lap number 4. Maybe I'm thinking about that. And you can see the lap number 5. Okay, Ricardo is still keep on attacking, and now I think my tires are really going down. Okay, lap number 7 is still ahead of Ricardo, but really struggling. I think we're gonna be stopping much earlier as expected.
Okay, clear.
Okay, yellow flag behind me.
Our gap to the car in front is 6.5 seconds.
Okay, the warning says the car was finally out of the race. Let's see the replay. Oh, engine failure. I think he can do also. Okay, we are clear, so that is serving clear. Lost the sum of the time against Ricardo.
The gap to the car ahead is 6.6
and
seconds.
we got one more yellow flag behind me. The yellow flag are coming all behind me. Now who are gone off? Okay, I can see one of the Alpha Tauri car going down. Moving like anything, okay.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Okay, we're gonna be pitting this lap. Let's see if it's bringing us some of the
Okay,
points.
clear. Safety
Yeah,
car,
gas is
safety
out of
car.
there. And we got the
Overtaking,
safety car.
reduce your pace.
What a luck.
Keep
Getting
your
inside
delta
of a
number
15
positive as we form
getting
up.
the
Check your
safety
MFD
car
for
side
a
by
new
side.
strategy option.
No need to see the MFD for changing the strategy because I am already in the pit lane. Let's change it to the medium.
Complete, go now.
Okay, now let's catch up the car ahead. Some of the car did
Hamilton
pit.
is stopping now.
Yes, especially most of the front runners have already stopped, like Hamilton and Vettel. We are ahead of Vettel and at the P90 position. This is lap number 10. I don't think so. The safety car gonna be coming. Yes, it's gonna be coming in lap number 10. And we are getting ready. take a head start against Lewis, but let's see if this works. Oh, that was a close enough. I could have lost my front wing. Okay, green flag. We are out in the racing once again. But more than racing, we're gonna be defending here. Because Barrel is coming at a full pace. So it's over. This same he is getting. Let's keep our foot out and it's still gonna battle there. Even. I don't think so. I have done any kind of corner cutting
on the MFD.
What strategy do you want? I don't think so. I have done any kind of corner cutting there. No penalty. FIS is it's okay. And we are racing again. Lap number 11. I don't think so. Rather just gonna sit and watch me going ahead. Coming once again, there's a radar with the Ferrari counter.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Stop with the strategy, man. I'm racing here. We are closing up gap ahead. Hamilton, because he's already struggling with the head. What the hell happened? Radar. See the replay for what really happened. Does it my mistake or his? Okay, we were taking the corner that way, and we are spin off.
Check your
like
MFD
that.
for a new strategy option.
I don't think so. I don't looking at any damage, so
Callum is coming in for his stop.
we don't think so. We need to pit again. Okay, now the cars who haven't pitted on the safety car period gonna be pitting now, and we will be ahead. We got our position back. That's what we wanted. Even though we left off the spin-off. Now I have seen you that. I have shown you that at lap number 16 we are closing gap against Vada. I think he is struggling, and we are gaining on lap number 20. Finally ahead of Vada. Okay, we are keep getting ahead of our position. We are now at 7th position now. Okay, this is the final lap. Nothing to show. Just maintaining the pace. Ricardo was able to catch Vettel, but wasn't able to catch me. So we're gonna be settling it P7. It's scoring a big amount of points for the team, and the second pointing also. Couple of corners. And we are done with this race.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
That's a spectacular victory then, and with it, the championship is secure. It's been a magnificent season, and they thoroughly deserve the cheers of the crowd here today. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
Mercedes won the Constructors title once again. I don't think that the driver championship is going to be finalizing very soon. Stay tuned, who's going to be winning the championship. Is it going to be Valtteri or Lewis? Let's hope so he can defeat him.
Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. Our championship leader is still sat at the top of the standings, but their rivals have made up some solid ground today. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
It's got to be Valtteri Bottas, a commanding performance that I think had the audience's eyes glued to him for the majority of the race.
It's another clear win for Mercedes as they managed to secure the Constructors' title. An incredible performance for the whole team. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. You were cutting your way through the field during the race.
I don't think so. I was cutting, I was just defending.
You're beating all expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you?
You always underestimated me. All the time.
You had a close battle today, didn't you?
Yeah, you can say that. But I came at the top.
Appreciate your time.
Okay guys, if you have seen this much, thank you so much for watching. Do like the video. Do subscribe the channel if you haven't done that. And I'm gonna be seeing you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.